So can you say why you're opposed to these bills?
I'm opposed to these bills for 3 reasons. Number one, I feel that as people who own those properties and got the water rights, they should not have to pay extra taxes or for a fee for something that's gotten with the land that they purchased. Number two, this is as a person who has an adopted father who experienced it in California. It started out as a slippery slope at $30 every year. Now that same well is costing $2,000 a year, and they have put type restrictions on him where he needed to punch down 200 feet more feet to get water outside of Porterville, California. It's going to cost him $100,000 to drill that well, $20,000 just in the permit process alone for his own right on his own property. Number three is that we already pay fees for water, whether it's through electric restoration for salmon, water transportation through pipes or dams. And the fourth thing is that since they're going to be removing the dams out in the Cave Falls and what's called the hydroelectric power dams, yeah, it may restore salmon, but you're taking away hundreds of thousands of acres out of production of water source. And number five, here's one thing that I forgot to mention, is that we have people that had ponds privately on their lands in Southern Oregon. One person right now is in state prison for a pond that's already established, and they told that he can't have a pond that's naturally put down from God's rain. And that there isn't, in my opinion, until they address those issues, go back to they don't need an extra $8.9 million for to add more bureaucracy, since we're $1.8 billion in a hole. And they need to go back through, look at all the funding resources, revenue streams from the taxes they get from the utilities and from the waters in their municipalities or counties, and use those resources for what they need. It should not be mandated, and their property rights should not be infringed on.